Welcome back to the channel, folks. Glad you're here for something extra. I know, just popped up. But hey, welcome. If you're new here and you're about the 50% that are watching the content and not yet subscribed, what you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, make it go from red to gray, then go over and hit that bell and say all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment down below. And if you're one of my regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment down below as well. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. We're at 20 away from 300. Let's bring it home, guys. Let's bring this home. Because we get to 300. You know what that means. Joker again in full glory. Isn't that fun? Isn't that what we're here for? So let's make this happen. Okay. So earlier today, when I was on my regular Friday stream with Legion, R2, Rogue Traction, and we had some special guests, Arwen Avalon and Commander Phil. Thanks you guys for stopping by. Came across something on my news feed and couldn't sleep, so here we are, chit-chatting about it right now. Bad Robot. You remember them? You know, guys like J.J. Abrams, who gave us The Force Awakens, The Rise of Palpatine. I mean, Skywalker, Palpatine. We'll go with that. Star Trek Into Darkness, Star Trek Beyond. We got Alex Kurtzman, who gave us Picard and Star Trek Discovery. And recently with J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay doing the Rings of Power. All of which can be fair to say have been a bit divisive. It's a fair word. Shoehorning in present day and identity politics into worlds where it never belonged, and the 25% difference, characters, sets, ships, worlds for merchandising and marketing purposes. Well, a major outlet has decided to pass on one of these upcoming projects. Let's check out this article from Deadline that was yesterday at about 4 p.m. So this is hot off the press here. Let me pull up my screen. J.J. Abrams' Constantine series and Madam X will be shopped elsewhere after HBOMAX passes. Oh, that's interesting. Starts off with Keanu Reeves returning to the Constantine franchise, as revealed by Deadline earlier this afternoon, has thrown some dust up in the TV business. Oh, that's disturbing. HBO Max has passed on the J.J. Abrams executive-produced series of Constantine, which is being written by British writer Guy Bolton, and a series based on the DC Comics Madam X with Angelo Robinson. Both were in development at the streamer and came from J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot in association with Warner Brothers Television. The fact that Warner Brothers is developing another installment of Constantine on the film side, which Reeves attached to return with Francis Lawrence directing and Akiva Goldsman writing, didn't help its small screen sibling series chances. However, the series, which was a darker reboot of the DC character, inspired by the character's appearance in the Hellblazer comics, takes place in contemporary London, which was in development for two years, well before HBO Max even launched, and long before David Zaslav took over the studio. It was time for HBO Max, which already has 7 live-action DC series on air, to move on. This was similar for the version of Madam X that Robinson was executive producing and set to serve as showrunner. Both projects will be shopped by the studio to other platforms next week. Deadline understands. Sources say that both Warner Brothers Television and Bad Robot remain high on them and expect them to find new homes. Given that the studio has had success with the likes of The Sandman and Lucifer at Netflix, there is a chance. The rest of the stuff is just just production stuff, who's involved and whatnot. I'm gonna leave a link to that article down below in the description. I think the Netflix will be a fine place for, or like I said, with what Netflix did with the additional seasons of Lucifer and the Sandman series. Sure, that'll be fine. First thoughts on this. Where's the love for Matt Ryan? I mean, Keanu Reeves again. Really? No disrespect, but you could have called that film Constantine. You could have called that anything. This was not a great film, so why another Constantine film with Keanu Reeves makes no sense to me. Matt Reeves is Constantine. Series was short-lived, and then they nerfed him in Legends of Tomorrow. But that's just my personal taste. I think Matt Ryan is Constantine. I had a chat with this on Pops. I'll leave a link to that discussion and the time code where you get us talking about Constantine in the description below as well. And final thoughts on this. After being at Paramount with Star Trek, Lucasfilm with Star Wars, Jar Jar Abrams finds himself at the Warner Brothers to produce DC content for TV, film series, and the whatnot. And the studio that is moving forward with another season of Titans, has told J.J. Abrams, nah, we're good. We'll put this somewhere else. So for a studio whose primary streaming service is telling him, no, don't think so, leads me to a question. Has Hollywood caught on to the hack used car snake oil salesman that is J.J. Abrams? I don't know. But I'm going to turn it back over to you now. Let me know what you think down below in the description. And I'll see you Monday morning for sure for another House of the Dragon review. Can't wait. That is some good stuff there. We'll also see you on Wednesday for we're going with Andor now. Fingers crossed I'm not trading in the dumpster fire of She-Hulk for a dumpster fire in Andor. Let's hope. And then you'll always catch me Friday. Legion Talk for Friday night's Royal Rumble. So again, subscribe, ring that bell, smash the like button if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, that's fine. And please share the video on all the socials. If you liked it, share it with a friend. If you didn't like it, share it with your enemies. Either way, share the video, guys. And I will see you Monday morning for House of the Dragon. And in the meantime, guys, have a great weekend, guys. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles!